So you're thinking about moving to Ann Arbor, Michigan. Today we want to show you 5 distinctive areas here in Ann Arbor, a little bit about the real estate, the price points, some of the different pros and cons, and what these 5 areas are like here in Ann Arbor. So you're thinking about moving to Ann Arbor, Michigan. Well, today we're going to give 5 different locations here in Ann Arbor and tell you a little bit about the real estate here in town. My name is Matt Talbot. My team and I help people just like you every single day move to the Ann Arbor area, Detroit, and all of Southeast Michigan. We get calls, texts, and emails literally every day of people that are thinking of moving to the area, and we absolutely live for it. So if this video provides any value to you, please hit subscribe and tap for notifications for more information, and so you can keep up on the Detroit, Ann Arbor, and the local Southeast Michigan marketplace here. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 areas here in Ann Arbor that are awesome focal points if you're thinking about moving to the area. Coming in number 5 on our list is Kerrytown here in Ann Arbor. Kerrytown actually sits between Main and Depot, Huron, and Division. So we're standing right in front of the farmers market of Ann Arbor. To me, this is almost like the staple of Ann Arbor. This is almost like, I mean, it's one of the really key areas is Kerrytown. It dates back to the early 1800s, so goes way back. We're in front of a literal brick road, okay? So this is a very old part of Ann Arbor, and to me, is truly what Ann Arbor is about. Zingerman's Deli is very famous spot. It's one of the best deli sandwiches you can find on planet Earth. It's been here for forever. Like I said, we're in front of the farmers market. There's a lot of other museums and shopping and unlimited things that happen in this part of town. The Pride Festival has been going on here since the early 90s. I mean, you're really in the heart of Ann Arbor. You're 2 blocks away from Main Street. You can walk to everything that downtown Ann Arbor has to offer. As far as real estate, really the average price point is about $700,000. There's not a lot of single family homes. There's some, there are some, but there's also some mixed use buildings as well too. So you can find a bigger condo or townhouse in this part of town. And like I said, the average price point over the last couple years of sales that have closed on the MLS is really about $700,000. They can go up from there, of course. So a lot of variety of different real estate, but whether you're living in Kerrytown itself or really close by in one of the local areas here, if you find a house in this part of town, it's walkable to everything. It's a fantastic location. That's why it's coming in at number 5. Next on our list is the north side. We're gonna jump a little bit north of here, get a little bit outside of town to show you the north side of town. It's a great location as well too, and there's a lot of perks over there. Coming in at number 4 on our list is the north side. The north side is exactly that, is the north part of town, okay? It is north of the Huron River, which is what we are on right now. So if Nick walks me a little bit here, basically we're on the Huron River, we're at Argo Park, which is in the north side. Across the street is actually Main Street. That will take you up back into 23, which can take you north to Brighton. You can go to Lansing. You can also go south to 94, head out to Chicago or Chelsea or Dexter, what have you. But the north side is really everything a little bit north and east of here, okay? It's a huge area. The park that we're in is like 22 acres itself. There's tons of other parks, Leslie Park Golf Course, and lots of real estate. The real estate in this part of town really ranges from $300,000 to about $800,000 for the most part. The north side's very popular for a lot of reasons. You're not terribly far from Domino's Farms, which is a huge corporate park where a lot of people work out of. You're also by North Campus, which is where the University University of Michigan Hospital is. So a lot of people choose this area because you can get to those locations. You can get downtown pretty easily. You're a little bit on the outskirts of town for the most part, meaning you're not exactly walking distance to everything that downtown has to offer. So you get a little bit more house, a little bit more bang for your buck in this area. Also, a lot of people want to be close to 23 or Main Street, or want to be able to get on M14 or 94 because maybe your partner lives in this part of town and the other partner lives somewhere else, works somewhere else, and they need to drive there, right? So depending on where's work is an important piece, which is why the north side's always a very, very sought out area for a lot of places, which is why it's number 4 on our list today. Number 3 on our list of Ann Arbor areas is the Old West Side. So we're in the heart of the Old West Side. This is a really cool part of town, and the reason why I like it so much is exactly what's in the name. These homes are very old, like super old. A lot of them are early 1900s, some are even older than that. There's a lot of Dutch colonials, a lot of the old historic type homes in this part of town. So this part of town is a little bit more affordable than some of the other areas on our list, and still walkable distance to stuff. So unlike Burns Park, we're on the other side of town here, the other side of Main Street, I should say, and it's still very much walking distance to everything that you want. You can walk to campus, but most importantly, you're only a few blocks from Main Street. You can walk over to the University of Michigan football arena, football stadium, I should say, the big house as we refer to it here. There's lots of parks, tons of walking amenities. There's ice cream places and different bars and stuff like that, all walkable. So a lot of people in this area can be more college campus type people, but a lot of people when they graduate from the university, they want to stay in the area. This is a really sought out part of town. Kind of a decent price point. A lot of homes are 300 to $1 million, so there's a lot of really nice real estate in that 400 to 600 throughout the Old West Side here in Ann Arbor. Last, and my personal reason why I like this and why it's coming in number 3 on our list is because there's a good amount of real estate and it's a little bit more affordable, and like I said, still walking distance to stuff. So it's a fantastic location, easy to get on the expressways if you need to get in and out of town. You can, walk your dog to the local park and everything. So because of that, it's coming in on number 3 on our list. There's a lot of pros of the Old West Side. You have to be into the old real estate. You have to like the Dutch colonials, the early American real estate, excuse me. But if you like early American or old Dutch colonials, it's a great opportunity. You're just going to be in an older house. There's a little bit of, wear and tear, upkeep on these types of homes. However, it's a great, great, great location, and that's why it's number 3 on our list. Are we doing the intro here? Coming in at number 2 on our list is Burns Park here in Ann Arbor. So Burns Park consists of 2 different areas. There's South Burns Park and North Burns Park. We're actually here right on site on the park itself. It's about 15 acres. There's Burns Elementary School over there, tennis courts, a little sledding hill over to my right, basketball courts, but The subdivision and the area itself is fantastic, guys, okay? We're gonna do some B-roll and some different shots of what the homes look like. Really, the homes range from $300,000-$400,000 upwards of $3 million. So there's a little bit for everyone. Most of these homes were built in the mid-century, so there's a lot of mid-century moderns, a lot of older Victorian homes as well too, as well as some newer homes that have been built through the years on some of the lots that were remaining. One of the reasons why Burns Park is so popular is we're so close to campus. We're only a mile from the golf course, right by Yost Arena, which is where the hockey players play for University of Michigan. Like I said, it's a lot of mid-century homes. Some of them date as early as the early 1900s, and then all the way through the 60s. So you have some Art Deco type homes, some mid-century moderns, some Tudors, some colonials. There's a variety of different options as far as real estate here. It's one of my favorite areas in all of Ann Arbor. It's absolutely awesome, which is why it's coming in on number 2 on our list. Last but not least, the moment you've been waiting for, number 1 on our list is Barton Hills. So it's a little windy out here. We're like really early spring, actually tail end of winter at the time of this filming. I'm in front of Barton Pond, but Barton Hills is one of my favorite areas in all of the state of Michigan, to be honest with you. Barton Drive runs along Barton Pond right here, and Barton Village is actually a village that established years ago and kind of broke off from Ann Arbor. So there's about 300 residents in Barton Hills, and like I said, Barton Drive goes right down the pond here, so to speak, which is basically a lake in my opinion. And there's a lot of beautiful real estate. Most of the real estate is 3,000 to 9,000 square feet, mid-century moderns, older homes. There's a variety of different options here. There's a home up on the hill that's like 18,000 square feet. So this is kind of like the who's who of Ann Arbor in a lot of ways, but it is absolutely gorgeous. There's a reason why it's like this. Way back in the day, people used to come out here for their, summer homes and stuff like that. And through the years, it developed on its own over the last 100 years or so here. So a lot of different age homes. There's some moderns that are being built up on the hill. A lot of old historic homes as well too. You obviously get the pond/lake here. We're at the boat area right now for all the kayaks and stuff like that. I might be trespassing a little bit for this video, but it's such a beautiful part of town. We had to showcase it. Barton Hills is number 1 on my list, which is why we wanted to get over here and show you a little bit about the area. Realistically, you're gonna be at least $1 million to $3 million for the most part for most of the real estate in here, and up depending on the type of home. Homes are super rare here, so if you're looking for Barton Hills, if you're looking for this part of town, you have to kind of wait for the right property to pop up. It's not always great for all out-of-town buyers unless you get a little bit lucky here, but if you're looking for high-end real estate, you're a little bit outside of town, a little bit north of town, you're right by 23, get on the expressway easy. It's an absolute beautiful area. Barton Hills Country Club is at the top of the hill. I mean, there's a reason why it's so nice. So that does it. Please hit subscribe or tap for notifications if this video provided value to you and to stay up on the local Ann Arbor, Detroit market.